One of the first stories I'm going to let you know about involves an update we just got into our newsroom. We're now learning the memorial details for Officer David Rose of the DeKalb County Police Department. It's been a crazy past couple weeks of news stories, but you may remember Officer David Rose was killed when he was responding to a shooting outside of the CDC headquarters. According to a news release we just got from the DeKalb County, from their leaders, we know that this public memorial service honoring Officer Rose will happen Friday, August 22nd at 11 a.m. Now, this is going to happen at First Baptist Church here in Atlanta, and that's at 4400 North Peachtree Road. You can find these details on our website, fox5atlanta.com, but I do want to go through them right now with you if you're listening and streaming along. We know, again, this is going to be on Friday, August 22nd, starts at 11 a.m., the service, First Baptist Church, and it will be open to the public. You will have access to come in and pay your respects, but keep in mind, this will be on a first come, first served basis. Seating especially expected to go quickly. Guests are encouraged to arrive early to allow for seating and security screening throughout this process. You will also be able to park on site. So there will be posted signage letting you know where to go there at the church, and we'll continue to keep you updated as we learn new details about this. But according to DeKalb County leaders, they are encouraging elected officials to attend, and they want to let the public know that they are also welcome to come and pay their respect. So again, as we get closer to this, we'll continue to keep you updated. But one thing I do want to let you know about, a nonprofit, Luke's Wings, has actually been very generous in this situation and is working to get Officer David Rose's family to Atlanta, working to make sure that they can come into Atlanta to pay their respects. They are bringing his loved ones here, offering 15 free flights to do so. So I want to go ahead and see if we can talk to both Mackenzie and Jamie. Mackenzie Kiesel works there at Luke's Wings, and Jamie Kopp is executive director. Ladies, I see you both now. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Wonderful. So tell me a little bit about Luke's Wings and what you guys do.
So Luke's Wings provides complimentary airplane tickets to wounded, ill, and injured service members, veterans, first responders, and their families throughout their recovery and rehabilitation. So especially for our law enforcement officers, we have a program line providing flights for the loved ones and family members of officers who are injured, catastrophic injury or death in the line of duty. And so we'll bring their family into their bedside or to their funeral so that the family can all be together and mourn together.
I can't imagine. I mean, you're dealing with a loved one who has suffered something traumatic, and the last thing you want to be thinking about is, how am I going to get family here, the logistics? How am I going to work this out so they can come either pay their respects or be near the wounded's bedside, making sure that they can spend that time with family? So you guys come in and help with those logistics, which is just so wonderful. How are you helping with Officer Rose's family, and did they reach out to you? How did you get involved?
Well, thank you so much for having us again. We heard about the terrible tragedy that happened in Atlanta, and we very quickly mobilized, our team mobilized and immediately reached out to the DeKalb County Police Department, offering our services, providing emergency travel coordination and complimentary airfare for the family members of Officer David Rose. And we got a response from a incredible officer, Lieutenant Graham of the DeKalb County Police Department, and he helped me coordinate, 15 family members and all of their information. He provided everything we needed to book those tickets through Delta Airlines. We're very, very, very grateful for their help in providing these flights so that, not only can the family members be there to honor Officer Rose's life, but also to be there together to support each other, because this is, the worst thing that they could possibly be going through. And it's just such an honor to be able to, bring that comfort and peace to a family who's just going through the worst thing imaginable.
That compassion really goes such a long way. Tell me a little bit about how Luke's Wings got started. How long have you guys been operating? I want to make sure for those streaming along, if they're just tuning in or if they're just getting introduced to you guys, that they can get some of this story, because you really do something really important for our community.
Absolutely. So Luke's Wings was founded in 2008 after learning that the government only provides a few flights to the families of those catastrophically injured. And so we step in and we alleviate the burden of travel or the finances for the family, so that there's no barrier between getting them to their loved one's bedside. We only fly for funerals. When it comes to our law enforcement officers, we recognize their great sacrifice, and we so greatly thank them, and want to bring their families in for peace to their funerals, so that they're able to say their final goodbyes.
If someone is listening to this and they say, hey, I want to help you guys and I want to support your mission, do you take donations? How can people get involved with you?
We do. So on our website, which is lukeswings.org, we are able to make donations online. Monetary donations are wonderful. We also have an area on our website where you can donate Delta miles, and that helps us book flights for our family members and our travelers as well. So any donation is a wonderful donation, and helps us to continue to support our mission of reuniting our families with their loved ones.
Wonderful. Ladies, thank you so much for streaming with us, joining us and sharing this information. Wonderful thing you're doing, and I definitely am hopeful that it brings some comfort to Officer Rose's family, that they're able to not have to think at least about these logistics. So thank you guys so much for sharing, and of course, letting us know how we can get involved if we choose. So thank you for your time.